Hey fellas, welcome to this new video. Today I wanted to talk about concerts. I've been to quite a lot of concerts in my life, so I guess I can call myself quite an expert at this point. Yeah, concerts are basically one of the only things that I spent money on. So I was like, hey, I like talking about concerts, I like going to concerts, so I would like to give you my advice. The first thing that I want to talk about is clothing, because yeah, it's sometimes quite hard to pick a right outfit for a concert, because of course you want to look cute, of course you want to be comfortable, but it's hard to find like a line in between there. But I most of the time just go for comfort. It's basically, it's dark in the venue, no one's gonna see you. You're just gonna be so much happier when you're wearing just black jeans and a sweater like I'm doing right now, instead of a dress that's very short and high heels, because you're not gonna like it once you're there. It might look cute, but you're not gonna like it. I'm sorry. So that's my first tip, just go for comfort when picking an outfit. The next thing I wanted to talk about is makeup, and I personally don't wear that much makeup to concerts. I sometimes have concerts where I want to put an eyeshadow look on, or I want to wear some glitters, and I think that's nice. I think it's nice to put a little more effort in your makeup once you go into a concert, but you don't have to be the prettiest of all of them. If you're gonna wear like 7 layers of foundation, 1, no one's gonna notice, and 2, you're gonna sweat and it's not gonna look good once you get out of there. So I think that a little glitter or a bold eye is absolutely great to wear to a concert, but please think about the kind of like atmosphere. It's gonna be hot, you're gonna be sweating, so you don't want to put too much makeup on. The next thing that I wanted to talk about are bags. I usually always take a little bag with me to every concert that I go to. Here in Holland we have a bag policy, which means that you can't take any bags which are larger than A4 paper size. So when your bag is larger than that, you can't take it in. So basically I just either take this one, this yellow one, or this one. It's kind of like a fanny pack. It's really old. It has been for my mom and dad from when they were teens. So it's kind of old, but it's still going strong. So I usually just take this, and I sometimes just take this one when I need a little bit more space. So the things that I usually take with me to a concert are, of course, my tickets, because you can't get anywhere without tickets. I usually print my tickets, but you also have the option to put them on your smartphone. But from experience, I know that sometimes just doesn't work. So I just prefer my tickets to be on paper. It's also a little bit of a reminder that you've gone to the concert, and I always like to keep them. Then I also always make sure to pack a power bank, just so I can load my phone maybe during the concert, and if it's not during the concert, then on my way back home, because when I'm coming from concerts I'm usually home at 11:30, 12, something like that. So I might want to be able to call my mum to say that I'm coming home. So it's always nice to have a phone that's charged. I also always like to take my camera. This one is a small camera, and I'm allowed to take that one with me. Once you're gonna go to bigger cameras, you are not allowed to take them with you. I don't really know what it is, but it's just their policy that they don't want you to take large cameras inside. It might be that you cannot make high quality content or something. I don't really know why they do it. Or maybe just for safety, and maybe because larger cameras can take up a lot of space. I also always make sure to take a bottle with me, a bottle of water. I always carry on a bottle of water with me, so I also use them when I go to the concert. One tip for me, here in Holland they usually allow you to take a bottle of water, but without a lid. And they do this so you cannot throw the bottle of water to the artist or in the crowd, and you cannot damage or hurt anyone. So I get why they do it, but it's kind of annoying when you just want to drink. So what I usually do is I get my bottle and take off the lid and just put the lid in my pocket. And then they're like, oh, you don't have a lid? Did you throw it away? And you just say yes. Okay, I know this is bad, but if you're not willing to throw your bottle around, then I think it's alright if you do it. The last thing that I put in my bag are earplugs. These are like my essentials. I really need them whenever I'm going to a concert because the speakers are really loud and I don't want my ears to be damaged any more than they already are, because yeah, they're kind of damaged because of all the performance that I do and because of all the concerts that I went to. So please just protect yourself, protect your ears, because you don't want to be not able to listen to your favorite artist anymore. I think it's very important to check whatever you can take to the venue before you go to the concert. So I have this website from Mojo, and I will link it down below for you guys so you can check it out. And it basically says whatever you can and cannot take with you to the concert, so you don't show up with like a big ass camera that you can't take inside. So one thing that I always say is that it's kind of important to know at least a little bit about the venue and the space around the venue, because I feel like when you know a little bit about a venue and the place that you're going to feel a lot more comfortable, and it's also can come in quite handy if you know where the emergency exits are, or if you know where the toilets are just beforehand. And I'm not saying that you need to know the whole map of the building. No, it just may come in handy if you know where the toilets are, where the exit is, that kind of stuff. What I do think is kind of important is to know the surroundings of the venue. You can always check on Google Maps or on the side of the venue, like if there are any train stations or public transport places, or I don't know, shops, or maybe some where you can get food, just so you know that before you go to the concert. Because if you want to have a drink after the concert, you know where you can go to get a drink or to get a little bit of food. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is traveling. I assume that a lot of you guys are going either by train or public transport or by car, and I think that whatever you do, however you get there, it's always important to plan your trip before you go to the concert. So it's just the best thing, so you know how long it's going to take you to get there, where you have to go and to which station you have to go, or where you have to park. You know, you just have all of that information beforehand. It's just gonna make the trip a lot easier. This was a video. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that these tips are any helpful for you and that you can use them the next time that you go to a concert. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of me, you can always subscribe. You're more than welcome to do so. And yeah, we'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!